Have you ever wondered how your body, specifically your respiratory system, responds when you exercise? Just as your heart rate increases and your muscles work harder, your respiratory system also kicks into high gear. This fascinating interplay of bodily responses is crucial to maintaining your performance and ensuring you get the most out of your workouts. In this video, we'll explore the key ways your respiratory system responds to exercise. These include an increase in your breathing rate or ventilation and tidal volume, which refers to the amount of air you take in and exhale with each breath. We'll also discuss how your respiratory rate changes, the maintenance of arterial blood gas levels, and how your body ups its oxygen uptake and carbon dioxide elimination to meet the increased demands of your working muscles. Finally, we'll touch on how regular aerobic exercise can lead to adaptations in your respiratory system, enhancing your overall fitness and performance. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive deeper into each of these responses. First, let's talk about increased ventilation, a primary response of your respiratory system during exercise. When you're stretching your limits in a high-intensity workout, your body's demand for oxygen skyrockets. To meet this demand, your respiratory system steps up its game, increasing the rate of ventilation, the process of moving air in and out of your lungs. This isn't a random response though. Oh no, it's a carefully coordinated effort, regulated primarily by neural factors. Think of these factors as the control center of your respiratory system, directing the flow of traffic in response to changing conditions. Now, imagine you're a chemoreceptor, a specialized cell that detects changes in your blood's oxygen and carbon dioxide levels. As you exercise, you notice these levels shifting. Your oxygen levels are falling, and your carbon dioxide levels are rising. You send this information up to the control center, which responds by ramping up ventilation. But there's more to the story. Our brain plays a crucial anticipatory role too. It's like a skilled chess player, anticipating the metabolic demands of exercise before they even happen. This allows for a rapid increase in ventilation even before there's a significant change in blood gases. So, the next time you find yourself panting during a workout, remember your body is working hard to supply oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. It's a complex yet beautifully orchestrated response to keep you going, no matter how tough the workout. Moving on, let's discuss the second key response: increased tidal volume. Now, what is tidal volume, you may ask? It is the volume of air that is inhaled and exhaled with each breath. When you exercise, your tidal volume increases. Why? Because your body needs to take up more oxygen and get rid of more carbon dioxide. And how does your body achieve this increased tidal volume? It's through a combination of deeper breaths and the recruitment of additional respiratory muscles. Yes, you heard it right. Your diaphragm and intercostal muscles, those muscles between your ribs, they all work together, stepping up their game to ensure you're inhaling and exhaling more air with each breath. The result? A greater volume of oxygen is delivered to your muscles, and a larger amount of carbon dioxide is expelled. This increase in tidal volume helps your body to better oxygenate your muscles and remove carbon dioxide. Now let's look at another important response: increased respiratory rate. So, what exactly is respiratory rate? It's simply the number of breaths you take in a minute. Under normal conditions, you might breathe around 12 to 20 times per minute. But when you start exercising, your muscles work harder, and they need more oxygen. To meet this demand, your body naturally increases your respiratory rate. This could even double or triple depending on the intensity of your workout. And it doesn't stop there. Consider elite athletes. They've trained their bodies to function at incredible levels of exertion. Their respiratory rate can skyrocket to 40, 50, or even 60 breaths per minute during peak performance. That's a breath almost every second. But don't worry, this isn't something to be alarmed about. An increased respiratory rate during exercise is a completely normal, even vital part of your body's way of meeting the increased demand for oxygen. So, a faster breathing rate during exercise is a normal part of your body's response to increased oxygen demand. Next up, let's talk about how your body maintains arterial blood gas levels during exercise. Now, you might think that with all the huffing and puffing, the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood would fluctuate wildly. But that's not the case. In fact, your body is an absolute marvel of precision engineering. Despite ramping up your breathing rate, the arterial blood gas levels, which include the partial pressure of oxygen and carbon dioxide, stay pretty consistent during exercise. This is thanks to the efficient matching of ventilation, that's your breathing, to perfusion, which is the blood flow in your lungs. Imagine your lungs as a bustling city, with oxygen being the passengers and blood vessels being the public transport system. The city's transport authority, let's call it your brain, ensures that there are enough buses or oxygen for all the passengers, which are the active tissues in your body, and that they are dispatched at the right time into the right place. And then there's the Bohr effect. No, it's not a new sci-fi series, but a clever mechanism that promotes the release of oxygen from hemoglobin, the protein in your red blood cells that carries oxygen around your body in active tissues. This process is like a finely tuned orchestra, with each instrument playing its part to produce a harmonious melody. This process ensures that your body can efficiently deliver oxygen to where it's needed most and remove waste products. Now let's explore two more crucial responses: increased oxygen uptake and carbon dioxide elimination. Oxygen uptake, often referred to as VO2, is essentially the amount of oxygen that your body can use during exercise. It's a key metric in determining your body's efficiency at producing energy aerobically, that is, with oxygen. During exercise, your oxygen uptake increases to meet the heightened demand for energy in your active muscles. This is where our respiratory system steps into the spotlight, playing a pivotal role in transporting oxygen from the environment into our bloodstream. Imagine the respiratory system as a dedicated delivery service, working around the clock to ensure that oxygen reaches your muscles right when they need it. The oxygen is taken from the air we breathe in, passed into the bloodstream, and then delivered to the muscle tissues. This process is facilitated by our cardiovascular system, acting as the transport network for this crucial delivery. Now, moving on to the other side of the coin, we have carbon dioxide elimination. As we've discussed, exercise increases our body's energy production, but with every good thing, there's a byproduct. In this case, it's carbon dioxide produced during energy metabolism. It's essential to eliminate this carbon dioxide from our body, and once again, our trusty respiratory system comes to the rescue. During exercise, the rate of carbon dioxide elimination increases. This is because our working muscles produce more carbon dioxide that needs to be removed. The respiratory system efficiently carries out this task, ensuring that the additional carbon dioxide is expelled from the body when we breathe out. In essence, these processes, the increased oxygen uptake and the increased carbon dioxide elimination, are like two sides of the same coin. They work hand in hand to support our body during exercise. They help to meet the increased demands for energy and ensure that waste products are efficiently removed, keeping us fit and healthy. These processes help your body to meet the increased demands for energy during exercise and efficiently remove waste products. Finally, let's discuss how regular aerobic exercise can lead to adaptations in your respiratory system. Over time, as you keep engaging in aerobic activities, your lungs and the muscles that power them undergo significant changes. One of the most notable adaptations is an increase in lung capacity. This means that your lungs can hold more air, allowing you to inhale more oxygen with each breath. This is largely due to the strengthening and expansion of your respiratory muscles, including the diaphragm and intercostal muscles, which become more efficient at moving air in and out of your lungs. Alongside this, there's an improvement in gas exchange efficiency. This is the process where oxygen is absorbed into the bloodstream and carbon dioxide is removed. With regular training, the lungs' alveoli, tiny air sacs where gas exchange occurs, become more efficient at this task. And then there's the enhancement of respiratory muscle strength and endurance. Just like any other muscle in your body, the more you use your respiratory muscles, the stronger they get. This strength increase allows you to breathe more deeply and efficiently, even under the strain of intense exercise. So, what does all this mean for you? Well, these adaptations allow you to achieve higher levels of aerobic fitness and improve your exercise performance. You'll be able to work out harder, for longer, and recover more quickly, all thanks to the incredible adaptability of your respiratory system. So, let's recap what we've learned today. During exercise, your respiratory system ramps up in several ways. Ventilation increases, tidal volume and respiratory rates rise, all to meet the increased oxygen demand and carbon dioxide removal. Despite these changes, arterial blood gas levels are well maintained and oxygen uptake soars while carbon dioxide is efficiently eliminated. And with regular training, your system can adapt and improve. Remember, your respiratory system is an amazing part of your body that works hard to support your exercise efforts. So, the next time you exercise, take a moment to appreciate all the complex processes happening within you.